Cyberpunk 2077 is one of those games with so many secrets that I don't think anyone has managed to find them all, even after years of searching and exploring. Let's just say you could play the game for 500 hours, going through every side quest, street and hidden alley, and still never stumble across some of the secrets we're about to talk about today. Sure, some of you are probably hardcore enough to know all of these already, but I'm betting there's at least one thing here that will surprise most people. Before we get started, make sure to like this video if you end up enjoying it at any point, or show your support in any way that feels right for you. Alright, let's get straight into it and kick things off with the Voodoo Boys. The VDBs are honestly the most standoffish, mysterious, and secluded gang in all of Night City. You'll first run into them as soon as the main map fully opens up in Act 2. They basically control Pacifica, which is the most rundown part of southern Night City, right next to Del Coronado Bay. During the main story, you'll end up heading over to Pacifica for a meetup with Maman Brigitte, who runs the gang and basically calls the shots. What's interesting is that both before and after these big story quests with the VDBs, there's one of the game's best hidden secrets just waiting to be found. Turns out, no matter which side you pick in the GIM, doesn't matter if you call Agent Mosley Daddy, or you enjoy taking long walks on the beach with Placide, the Voodoo Boys end up losing. Their fate is sealed even if you try to save them or go easy on them. The secret here is that you actually need to go behind the Grand Imperial Mall first, where you'll find a group of locals chilling out by the abandoned roller coaster. You'll help them fix up the old coaster, and if you do this, you get to take a ride with Johnny Silverhand. It has to be noted that this all has to happen before starting the double life quest with Judy, otherwise you'll miss it. Once you've finished this bit, you're free to run through all the main VDB missions. Make sure to side with the VDB in the end and let them live. After that, wait a full 48 hours in-game and then return to the roller coaster area. Here, you'll unlock a unique bit of dialogue that's easy to miss. The guy from Pacifica that you'd met earlier will hint at the reality that Maman Brigitte and her crew probably should have read the fine print before getting involved with fake Alt Cunningham. It's a cool nod to how fate works in Night City and how even choices you think matter sometimes don't change the outcome.
What happened with the Voodoo Boys?
What's it to you?
I knew Placide and Brigitte. I knew what they had planned, and I know it worked.
You want the juicy gossip or the plain fact?
Give me the gossip.
Where is Brigitte to deal with powerful AI from the other side? Now she's with the Radar Loa, and any day she come back to take us all past the black wall. All of Pacifica is waiting, and everyone religious now, all of a sudden.
What's religion got to do with it?
Nothing. Nobody I know who less religious than Placide. If he saw a black rooster, he'd food to feed a hungry mouth.
I know he was popular around here.
People just like to think someone is watching over them. And since the Voodoo Boys are out, the old gods are back in.
Where is everyone? No more kicking back, chilling out?
Things have changed around here lately.
Cold hard facts.
Then you have to ask somebody else. All I hear is that Brigitte do deal with powerful AI from the other side. Now she's with the Radar Loa, and any day she come back to take us all past the black wall. All of Pacifica is waiting, and everyone religious now, all of a sudden.
You sound skeptical.
AI are like genie in bottle. You get exactly what you wish for. If you say, I want to be smaller, the motherfucker will rip your head off.
You think that's what's happening to the Voodoo Boys?
All I know is that they disappear and no come back. My cousin Lovely was with them. She had a kid here, a girl. If she could, she would already be back.
Let's stick around this part of the map because the next secret is all about Project Cynosure. You'll need the Phantom Liberty DLC for this one, otherwise you won't have access to any of this content. I won't go super deep into the full backstory here since I've already done that in earlier videos like this one, but instead I'll focus on a secret that a lot of players walk past without realizing how big it is. This single detail can totally shift how you see the project. Cynosure was basically Militech's answer to Arasaka's infamous Soul Killer. While Soul Killer could wipe out netrunners and steal their minds, or souls depending on how you see it, Militech wanted a similar system, but one that focused on hunting down rogue AIs instead of people. Their whole plan was to use neural adaptive tech to locate, trap, and repurpose these wild AIs from deep within the old net. The main facility for Project Cynosure was hidden right under the Pacifica district in Night City. Militech was hoping to weaponize the captured AIs for their netrunners, security systems, and even turn them into remote-controlled weapons. Even more ambitious, they were looking for ways to create weapons you could control with your mind, either by human netrunners or the AIs themselves, from a distance. Then everything went sideways with the data crash. The old net's entire infrastructure got wiped out, rogue AIs were set free instead of being captured, and the project basically went on ice. In September 2068, Evan McRae and his co-workers accessed the Cynosure facility located beneath Pacifica. Attempts to hack the Blackwall kept going, raising some pretty major ethical and legal questions. In the game, it's kind of assumed that no one set foot in the old Cynosure facility after 2068 until Songbird and V show up in the tunnels. That's not entirely accurate. If you explore the first area of the Cynosure bunkers, right near the elevator, there's an admin room. On a table there, you'll spot a keycard for a Militech employee. Take a closer look at the dates on that keycard. It shows that Militech returned here after 2068 to do something else. Hopefully, we get more details in the upcoming Netflix anime or in Cyberpunk Orion, but for now it's just another mystery left hanging. Now let's move on to the next secret, which is the infamous FF06B5. This one is easily the biggest and wildest mystery in all of Cyberpunk 2077. For ages, nobody knew if the answer was even in the game, or if CDPR was just trolling everyone. The whole community tried everything, digging through files, scouring every inch of the map, and coming up with a ton of wild theories. Finally, after patch 2.0, CDPR added an actual ending to this legendary Easter egg. I won't get too deep into the weeds here because the mystery is massive, but if you've ever seen that weird statue in Corpo Plaza, now you know it's got a whole secret tied to it. The clues are still out there, so if you're a fan of puzzles and hidden lore, you've got something to chase. Good luck and happy hunting. Next up, the secret ending of Cyberpunk. This is one of the trickiest things to trigger if you're not following a guide. The secret ending gives you the option to storm Arasaka Tower solo with Johnny Silverhand with zero backup. It's just you, Johnny, and a whole tower of enemies. The only way to unlock this ending is by making the right set of dialogue choices during the mission Chippin' In. It's the mission where we get both Johnny Silverhand's Malorian arms, 3516 pistol and his Porsche. Generally speaking, for someone who's new to the game to both know which dialogue options to select and also what to do to trigger the secret ending, let's just say it's highly unlikely. Even for those of us who know the steps, by the time you reach the ending, it's always 50-50 whether we made the right choices or not. One tends to forget because of everything else that happens in the game. Anyways, to unlock the secret ending, once you reach the rooftop, just put your controller down and wait a few minutes. Johnny will eventually make you a unique offer. The two of you go in alone, guns blazing, no help from anyone else. If you somehow survive, you'll see one of the rarest endings the game has to offer. A ton of players totally miss this because it's easy to assume the game is frozen or glitched if you just sit there waiting, but that's the trick. Give it a try if you haven't already. Just know that the fight is brutal, so be ready. Last but not least, number 5. The hidden dev room in Kabuki Market. Deep in Kabuki Market, there's a locked door with a keypad, hidden away down a set of sketchy stairs most players never notice. If you type in the code 605185, the door slides open and you find yourself in a room packed with little nods to the game's development team. There isn't much in terms of rare loot or game-breaking gear, but the whole thing is just a really cool tribute to the people who made Cyberpunk and gave us a game we now love. It's the kind of secret that makes exploring worth it. especially if you like stumbling onto stuff on your own. That has been it for today, guys. As always, thanks for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.